Hi everybody, 1SmolPot8o here playing another episode of Minecraft. I've been actually thinking I've been looking forward to this a lot. I've been thinking a lot about the current build that we're doing, and I realized that this cave over here has bothered me. Considering I don't usually do super big builds, because I'm used to a server with other people. Which makes me kind of like, I don't want to encroach on anybody's space or take up space that other people could be using, even though it's like a really big server. And I thought maybe, considering I know I have a friend who cannot play, can't play. Their name's Wednesday, and they're one of our donators. So thank you, Wednesday, I'm giving you a shout out. Their current computer doesn't support mods, unfortunately, so they haven't been able to play on a modded server like this. So I was thinking maybe transforming this cave into their house, or into a house for them. So that way, even though they cannot play on this, even though this is a solo server, so they most likely won't play on it to begin with, they'll at least have a house dedicated to them on the server, and that we'll get to see it from our house every day up there. Anyway, considering we have a food problem, and we don't live in a spruce forest to get berries, which would be so much easier, we're going to still work on the farm and work on building our house a bit more. Hopefully I remember to plant some more trees. I also still need to get that Botania book. Still need to make it. I hope I remember to plant some trees, because otherwise that's gonna be a little problematic. Can I not get up? Use dirt. I don't like super alternate terrain a whole lot, but if I have to, I have to. Here. Okay. If I have to alter it just a little bit, I have to. It's not like anyone else is gonna see. Also, playing on this, like, considering solo, also reminds me of how I used to play Minecraft a lot on the PlayStation. I know this is like, I'm trying to sort my thoughts together, because it's like it was the biggest build I'd ever done. I usually don't do Minecraft solo like this, because it's like, I like playing with other people. I like having to talk and hang out with other people, and I like being able to say like, hey, look at this, and then show other people what I've made, and then come and see what they've made. But my other thing about it is that I actually also haven't, the only time I built a big build like that, and I wasn't on a public server, I'm getting tripped over my words now. I was on a solo server like this. I used to spend hours on something like this when I couldn't sleep. I'd get on it was the PlayStation. I know. Don't give me that look. I know the PlayStation one's not been up to date and hasn't been up to date in ever. But I also figured it'd teach me how to build really good. Cause I was never really good at building Minecraft a whole lot. And it also didn't really help that like, in games like this, I didn't normally build the house. Usually I'd join somebody and they'd already have the house built, but it wouldn't be built aesthetically. The water should be over here. It'd be built more in terms for, you know, just functionality, versus where I like things built aesthetically, but also functionality. And ooh, there we go. That would be bad if we suddenly just didn't have access to water anymore. Let's see, the river is gonna go somewhere around here. I'm gonna try to make this as natural looking as possible. I'm not particularly great at it. I don't know how deep it's gonna be. Be like this deep? Not sure. I don't want it to be super deep, but I also want it to look like a natural Minecraft river. Everyone else I know would be better at it than me. That does aesthetic stuff. Because I know some of the people I hang out with do aesthetic stuff versus like others who I know don't. But as I was saying though, it's like I spent hours on it. I think I mentioned it in a previous episode that I did that. That I used to do that. It's like I don't super miss being on it, considering it's like I didn't like most of the build. I'd have to rebuild I wouldn't have to rebuild everything, but I'd have to like uproot a lot of stuff because it was like hours worth of stuff. Because I didn't like the way like the front of this it'd be like me tearing down this house immediately because I didn't like the way the layout is. Which wouldn't be ideal. Come on. There. Oh. Well, that was fast. Hopefully we'll get a waterfall going over here, but that's gonna be problematic because our stuff's in the way. So we're gonna try to work on our house a little bit. I also noticed I didn't add a whole lot of color to this. I didn't really make it. I didn't interchange wood blocks. Like I didn't do anything like this. Which I don't think looks bad. So I think we're gonna do that and we're gonna change out some of these blocks here. Still gonna use up some wood, but it's like crap. Oh well, I'm short. I need to get up here anyway. It's still gonna give it some different color. Also made me think of the Minecraft tutorial videos. It's like I like looking at other people's builds, but I'd also don't like I look at them for inspiration, but sometimes if I'm hard stuck and I can't figure out what I want to build, I end up kind of mimicking their build in an almost too exact way, and I'm not happy with it. Yeah, I don't think that looks bad. I also miss the forestry trees that were like the sakura or cherry blossom trees. They'd get as big as dark oaks, but they looked more like the stylized trees that people would make. Kind of like how those leaves are arranged, but like way bigger, and you'd look at it and be like, that's a tree. I know I'm changing topics a lot, but it's like, I'm trying to build, but then if I get too focused in building, I stop talking. Like, you ever get, like you're trying to do something, and then you're like this, and then you stop, and then suddenly someone says something, and you realize you stopped talking altogether. The other thing for me is that it's like, I have a resting bitch face, so it's like when I stop talking, I'm pretty sure I'm not making the most flattering face. This is gonna be a large-ass river. So our house needs to go out more that way. Maybe it doesn't have to be a large river. Not sure yet. So it's like, I'm pretty sure I'm not making the most flattering face, and I look super pissed off. And trust me. I'm not pissed off. You guys would know when I'm pissed off, because I'd probably be yelling. I'd throw my hands up in the air, exaggeratedly. Being, like, over dramatic as hell. Okay. Making sure we're not, immediately depleting our infinite water source there. Because that would be terrible. Well, I don't think it needs to be super huge. I also don't like that it's, not... I don't want to move that tree. Again, I can bend this river any way I want. I'm just trying to make it, a little bit larger to fit that waterfall. Maybe we could make the waterfall smaller. Not sure. Oh. There we go. Have it go around here. I'm pretty sure there are some people that are like, no, 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 like, you're making... Like, if you want to look natural, do it this way. And I'm just like, I... No idea. Usually people, damn it, have done it. Have helped me fix it. Or more or less fixed it for me. Versus, like, me building the house. Or whatever. I've started to like it whenever it's like we have a friend group and we're all living in the same house, that's like I get left in charge of building the house. Because then I personalize all the rooms for everybody. I just casually ask, hey, what's your favorite color? And they're like, oh, it's this. And I'm like, cool. And then it's like, oh, what's your favorite item? Like, what's your favorite animal or item or whatever? If that's an option. And then I'll just be like, and they'll be like, oh, this. And I'll be like, okay. And then I'll just go do it. I'll go decorate the room as much as I can to make it look pretty. And decorate it with things that I think that they would like. Hesitant to start expanding this out because it's like defeats the purpose anyway. I was gonna say that I feel like the monsters would start using it as cover, but there's already enough space for the monsters to use as cover, now that I think about it. So there's no point trying to be like, oh, the monsters will use this as cover. I better not do that. Excuse me, sir. That is rude. And he's trapped in my river. Wait, I have a sword for this. Why am I using my axe? If I have a sharp object in my hand already, I don't see a point in trying to... I'm not very good at trying to figure out which would be the supports and which wouldn't be. So, since they added wood stripping, I'm trying, like, where these logs should go. I feel like they would go right there. Like, whereas these would go right there. So it kind of, like, helps frame stuff. I'm also kind of nervous that I don't know how I'm gonna get it to go in the inside, but I'll figure it out. Let me see here. I'm kind of nervous whenever I take out my axe and I have to try to chop up the wood block that I'm gonna accidentally strip the wood at. Considering that's a thing. And I remember the first time... I remember I did that by accident when I was building a treehouse in one of the public servers. And it was not... Well, I actually ended up working it in and making it look kind of natural. But I also didn't... It was not ideal in terms of getting stuff to... It was not ideal in building when I wanted it actually to be a log. Okay, I have no idea how to do mystical agriculture still. I don't think there's a book for it, which is a problem. I wish most of the... like, thinking about it and just kind of talking about it, getting onto that, like, moving on to that topic. That's a creeper. Never mind. I was gonna go kill a spider. I was like, ooh, spider silk, and there's a creeper there. Never mind. But I kind of miss... Oh, there's a spider somewhere. Oh, he's over there. He's stuck. Fight me. I need your silk to go fishing. Yes. There. Okay. Ah, I lost my train of thought because spider. Let's see here. There was a thing I was... Oh yes, about the books. Because I thought about magic, I thought about the mystical agriculture. I'm also glad to know that since I've seen other YouTubers do Minecraft videos, that it's like I'm not the only one who trips over their words when they're doing Minecraft stuff. Because it's like you're so used to focusing on stuff while you're building that you don't really talk. But it's like I wish a lot of the mod packs came with books on how to get started. Because you can very quickly tell which ones do and which ones don't. And it doesn't make me mad, it doesn't make me upset or anything. It's just, it's kind of inconvenient trying to learn from nothing. Whereas, like, some books are like, you need this to get started. And it's like, oh, okay. I will, grab this. I think this, yeah. Oop. The river this close reminds me of a mountain town we usually go to. We don't go to a whole lot, but it's like, we've visited it a few times. And it reminds me of how some of the houses will be on exactly against rivers like this, or like the river will be right there. Okay, so there's that. I want to expand out this way. I'm not sure how I want to go about doing that. I'm gonna put it this way. I kind of play it by ear sometimes when I'm building. And the only time I take a break from the ones where it's like I was building and I couldn't sleep. Okay, so this can be moved over a little bit. No, I like it exactly where it is, because it's set up to be this way and the front door's right there. Although it wouldn't hurt to have it moved over. I'm gonna check and make sure there's not a skeleton in our house. Nope, there's one. Ah! It wasn't exactly one. Okay. It didn't start burning until I hit it. Don't like that. Okay, so then we're also gonna need a cattle farm as soon as we get this house set up. Because I'm so keen on getting the house set up first, because our bed's exposed, which is not ideal. Although it'll take a minute for our house to get looking all fancy. Or at least, it won't look the fancy way I prefer. It'll just be kind of a placeholder. Didn't do that right. There. Pretty sure there's probably a nicer way to do the windows. Or at least a way to, like, have the tops of the windows and have it not be flat. I'm not sure. Would it have a log right here? Maybe? Not sure. It could be dirt and then log. So it's like a wall here, so that way that room's a little bit bigger on the inside. Which would be nice. If only some of the trees could grow. Oh well, I could work on the river while the trees grow, and then there'll be a waterfall over here. And we can have a bridge leading around, and then the river will obviously go all the way down there and expand over to this river. So there'll be just a river here. There won't be any trees. I'm gonna think of it, since there won't be any trees, I might as well go cut them down. traversing this hill is gonna be a challenge for a while. Until we get the waterfall going, and then we can just... The waterfall and the pathway. It'll depend upon how lazy you're gonna be. Even though I don't usually like swimming up. I feel like it takes a little bit longer. Versus just walking, where you can kind of sprint up if you have the food. Which we don't. Okay, where's the wood? There's this. I actually have the iron smelting. Oh, I had steak cooking. We have leather. I wish... If this crafting table is the one that could hold stuff, I'd have it hold the leather we have so we can start making a book. Oh. Hate that I do that a lot. I feel like you're gonna see me do that a few times. It's when I try to, like, rush doing something. I don't know if I want it to be straight up just log all the way down or not. And I don't mean to rush, it just happens. Or at least, I do mean to rush sometimes. But that's just because I'm trying to get in the rhythm and a routine of building stuff. And it ends up getting like that. Where I'm just placing the blocks down, but then when there's situational blocks like that need to be in a certain angle. Or they'll end up, like, sideways. You better not be eating my potatoes. I know you can't eat through that chest, but you better not be trying to eat my potatoes. We're gonna have problems. I worked hard for those potatoes. Everyone can 100% agree I worked hard for those potatoes since I died to zombies a few times getting those potatoes. Like, most likely once or twice. I will fight you, pig, for those potatoes. I will wage war on all pig kind. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. I feel like it should be a little bit bigger, considering that waterfall's a little bit bigger. I don't know exactly how to go about expanding it out here. Maybe it doesn't need to be bigger, maybe it needs to be more of a, like, a little pondish thing. Depends upon how our house is going to go. I don't want to make this a little bit larger. I feel like the stairs are in the right space. It's just a little too small to be a patio-ish area. Yep. There we go again. Now that's not, now that's sticking out. Let's do this. And then that would be a wood log. Bit like that. Yeah, I'm kind of okay with that, considering this is going to be like a little gardening area where we have potted plants and such. This will be like where we might have a chair or something. There's that. It's like, it's so easy to make them into more of a square than an actual, like, strange shape. Like, it'd be easier to make this a box than it would be to make it stylistic like this. I have an idea for one part of it, but I'm not sure how that's gonna look. And it's like, well, I was tempted to make a house out of dirt. I just got done. I just moved from playing on a server where I didn't exactly build on my own stuff. Like, I watched tutorials and built it, and I wasn't happy with it because it wasn't something I could say was like something I personally built. Yeah, I put it together, but it wasn't my design. And I feel like, and the thing is that I feel like Minecraft encourages that. It encourages sharing things like that, but it also encourages... Yeah, how is that gonna work? I don't know yet. Oh, wait, I have an idea. Maybe. What if it's dirt? What if this is dirt that expands out instead? So, like, this is, like, on a dirt hill. And then I'll fix it with wood on the inside. Or wait, hold on. Do that. Do this. Then let's get rid of this. There's a creeper over there and that makes me nervous. Yep. There's that. I'm not trying to bury my house, but it's like I'm trying to make it... Maybe have it on a hill? Or like connected to a hill? Not like that yet. Hold on. I feel like I'm trying to make this look as natural as possible. Sort of like that? Yeah, so that way it's not... The house is kind of buried and you don't see it, so it's not super ugly. But it's also like... So it retains its kind of shape. But it's also naturally built into a hill. That's what I think anyway. I never really come into Minecraft with a set plan. Even if I do, that plan usually goes out the window if I see a type of wood I like anyway. Is that better? Well, so much for this being a modest house. Big house. Let's actually move our bed upstairs. Start moving some of the stuff over. Oh. Let me expand this out a little bit, because that's problematic. Get rid of these. Not like I use those anyway. I won't even use them in my free time when I do modded servers when it has those industrial hemp seeds. Okay. A little bit better. Expand out a little bit more here. That way we don't suddenly fall. That way we don't get hurt when we spawn in our bed. Oh, that gave me an idea, thinking about that. So then this is like a hill, and that becomes kind of like the ground level, so this is kind of like somewhat underground, but not really. If that makes sense. I'm trying to explain it in a way that's a little bit easy to understand. Make it look like a natural-ish hill. Hopefully the grass will grow. Then we can expand this without sort of repercussions, I don't think. I'll try. I'll figure it out. Because I don't want to super expand it out up here without looking awkward, if possible. If not, then that's fine. What? I don't have anything. I don't have shears for leaves right at the moment. I was thinking we could actually... Do I have shears anywhere? Well, then again, filling this box with stuff's not gonna help me move things. I'm gonna have to fill it with blocks for a second. I do kind of want to make a workhouse, but not a... Up over here. There we go. I do want a work area, but I don't want it to be... I guess this will be our little workstation. Go. Put the coal back in. This could be our little workstation area, I guess. I'm pretty sure someone could probably make a if they wanted to, an actual water wheel next to this. I don't know if I don't think that'd look nice with this house, but if someone wanted to, they probably could figure that out. I, on the other hand, would not be able to. Because I don't spend a whole lot of time. I spend a lot of time building the house and the structure, and I spend a whole lot of time on the interior. I just don't spend a whole lot of time building other, trying to think of the word. Utilities? I want to call it utilities because they're not, but other aesthetic things. Even though it would not be something that's particularly useful because it wouldn't move in this game and be stationary. Slowly but surely. I don't know what I'm gonna do with about the tree yet. I kind of want to leave it as is. Hey. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. Not allowed in. I know torches keep them away. Or, well, torches keep them from spawning. If they spawn outside and they walk underneath the house, that's a whole other thing. That's a whole other animal there. I don't like that that's dirt at the moment, but the grass isn't going to grow fast right away. Okay, this looks kind of funky, but I'm going to try to make it not look super funky yet. Nah. Doesn't look right that way. Nope, that looks like I'm just trying to bury my house up in dirt. Making this natural is gonna look hard, maybe hard. Wait, this would also be wood then, considering that's gonna be covered over. And finish this over here, which is problematic. Here we go. I also realized that in my previous videos, I kind of talk about things unrelated to Minecraft. And the whole thing, I'm not trying to explain myself, but I'm also trying to give a concept idea of why. Is because I don't like the awkward silence. It's like, how am I gonna fill a video when I'm like super focused, just sitting, not really doing anything, like, and I'm not really giving good commentary. And two, it's like, while I'm explaining what I'm trying to do, there's a gap between me attempting to do it and then there's a whole lot of nothing. What is this? Stone pickaxe, and then this? What's with the silent gear stuff? I don't get it. Guess I'll make it a silent gear pickaxe? I don't get it. But anyways, I was saying there's a gap between me trying to do stuff and then me not talking. And it's very awkward. And someone who has anxiety, it's not very comfortable to see that. Oh. See or experience that when watching a video where I'm supposed to be watching someone do something. Like, yeah, I'm watching someone do something, but at the same time, I don't know. I want to feel like I'm hanging out with them more so than me just kind of like creepily watching them as they're silently working. Keep picking up those damn hemp seeds. Go away. The trees aren't exactly grown back yet. So let's work on the river some more. I'm not really building a farm yet, but that's because I'm picky, because I don't know where the farm's exactly gonna go. It might go right here. It might... That's an idea. Considering it's gonna be built into the hill, considering I'm gonna make it look like a hill, it could be built in a circular stairway. Not really a stairway. It's a circular pattern. I want to show it, but at the same time, that's not really a feasible thing to do. Let's see, how much coal do we have to be able to pull this off? Not a whole lot. Because I want it to be, I prefer the stone bricks or tiles or whatever compared to just stone or cobblestone. Oh, we have stone. We have a bit of stone. I don't know why I was like, I don't have any. Let's also check here. Moving here is gonna be tough. Moving that stuff's gonna be tough in a second. At least we're somewhat moved into the house. I might do some more of this on my own time. Obviously not progress through the... Not progress through this without you guys, not progress through any of the mod stuff, but I'm more referring to the having to just build the house up. Or it could not, and you could just take time and you guys could watch if that's entertaining. I don't imagine it is particularly entertaining, though. That's not... Really? Seriously? See if we can fight them. I don't think they're gonna go away. I don't think they're simply gonna go away if we leave them alone. And then we're just gonna forever see them in the background. Oh. Rude. You came to my house, asshole. You also came to the wrong house. That's gonna be annoying. I completely forgot about that. That completely slipped my mind. That because I'm the only person here on the server. Yeah, it's a solo server, but anyway. They're gonna just spawn right at the house. I completely forgot about that. Oh, good. I don't know how I'm gonna get it to get the farm around here, but I'm gonna figure it out. It's gonna be kind of... Let's see if I can get it. Here, well, this would be up high. Which is not what I'm trying to do. I haven't reached ground level. Well, the tree pushed me through the the tree grew as soon... I was so confused. The tree grew as soon as while I was talking and looking around at stuff, and it was because and so it pushed me into the block below. I still haven't put my bed down. I should probably do that real quick. Hey, at least the good thing about our house being kind of big is that we can see it on the map. There's a sakura forest over there. Well, too late. We live there now. We live here now. Oh well, we'll move. Plus, we also have the cave anyway that I need to build of Wednesday's house. Well, hopefully I'll find rainbow eucalyptus. Well, I know where we're going eventually. We're gonna get all these trees over here, and we're going to bring them here. So we're gonna have a huge, big old garden. Like, a lot of this area is going to be... A lot of this area is now gonna be a big, whatever that is. As long as I don't forget. So, there's gonna be a lot of, more colorful trees in the mix coming their way. Should probably replant some more trees while I'm at it. I don't think I'm planting a whole lot. I'm just gonna plant them randomly out so that way I can farm them up later. Either some of them grow or some of them don't. It's perfectly fine if some of them don't grow and I just pick up the saplings later. gonna try to gather up this tree. Episode's already running kind of long. I didn't mean for it to. Even though we got some of the river done. Got our house built a little bit more. Let me put the bed down. That would be smart. This is kind of the living room area, but didn't matter. There. Well, spawn point reset, so that's the whole point. I'll figure out something. This looks kind of bare. It needs something. I'm not sure what yet. I'll figure it out. Anyway, that's all the time we have for this episode. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Please make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, ring that bell to get notified on any new episodes we put out. Now, to support us, if you want to further support us, you can also make a donation. You can buy us a cup of $1. We can give us $1 to buy us a cup of McDonald's coffee. I'm getting tongue-tied here because I've been playing Minecraft and my brain's trying to turn off while I play. Versus, like, well, at least my brain's trying to turn my mouth off. Anyway, you can give us any amount. You could also give us an amount and say, hey, I want to see you guys play this game. Any donation will go to this channel. It will help us improve the quality of our videos. It'll help us put out better content for you guys. And you will get a spot in our end credits. A permanent spot in our end credits listed as one of our donators with a special thanks to you guys. As always, I am 1SmolPot8o. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys have a great Thursday. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.